Some personalities better than others, and should we strive to achieve those personalities? Well, I think personality is quite fluid and you can actually change it. Like I've seen people who get more exposure to more people and they become more extroverted and they have better people skills. So let's explore how the big five personality traits here compare to all of the different factors of our lives. Here we have a correlation matrix, and a correlation matrix essentially just shows the correlation coefficient between two variables placed on this chart right here. So how you would read this is first look at, let's say, life satisfaction. The first square is how that correlates with extroversion. Then it's how it correlates with agreeableness, conscientiousness, emotional stability, and openness. So we can take exactly that same point, let's say autism right here, and we can essentially say that that is negatively correlated to extroversion. And this here is the scale of color to easily shows us the correlation coefficient. We have positively correlation here, which means that as a factor goes up, factor B also increases. And here we have negative correlation, as in they move inversely to each other, meaning that one factor goes up, the other will go down. And of course, correlation doesn't mean causation, but it is a good way to look at some of these factors. So on an overall basis, all the top variables here are all of the popular or good traits that you can have in your life, like life satisfaction, job satisfaction, income, intelligence, college performance, SAT scores, popularity, likability, average restaurant tips, as in like how generous you are, pro-environment, politically conservative, BMI, and down here are the negative ones, like accidents, ADHD, schizophrenia, depression, panic disorder, OCD, loneliness, substance abuse, gambling disorder, and autism. So essentially, mostly just mental health disorder. On a big picture basis, all these five big personality traits, extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, and emotional stability and openness, have positive correlation to all these positive traits here and negatively correlated to their mental health disorders. With a few exceptions that I would like to point out here is that people who have high agreeability and high openness, they are slightly negatively correlated to their amount of income. And people who are highly agreeable are not that intelligent either. And you can see this consistent trend with their SAT scores as well. Another interesting fact is people that are high in conscientiousness are not as popular. And for those that don't know what conscientious is how structured and organized you are. And people who have high openness are less likely to be conservative as well, and also have gambling disorders.